American Chris Block, the #3 seed in men's speed climbing here in the quarterfinals. But this 19-year-old newcomer to the games has caught the attention of everyone. 19-year-old Maxim Stankovoy. Unofficially, he broke the wall record in practice. He takes on Andrei Vedmir, the Ukraine #2 in the world right now. This the first run of the quarters.
Take your mark.
This is perfect because we're going to see Vedmir, the veteran, on the right, and the unknown on the left, Maxim.
Stankovoy, the early lead. Couple of handholds above Vedmir
with no signs of bluster.
The #1 seed against the #8 seed. Not even a contest for Maxim Stankovoy, whose girlfriend Zosha Podgerbansky is down below watching. Fellow climber enjoying the ride so far for this first time ever X Gamer.
You can see here Vedmir's got Maxim just off his left shoulder. That's not good for your mental psyche, seeing this 19-year-old already 2 shoulders above you.
Quite a difference in age. 10 years separates the two. And the youth versus experience battle, and youth winning out easily here at Summer X 2001 for Stankovoy, the newcomer to the X Games. He will advance to the semifinals in his first ever X Games experience. He is among our field of 8 climbers in all. Not familiar with men's speed climbing? Pretty simple, actually. The field of 8 taking to this wall in head-to-head competition. Very simple. You win, you move on, you lose, you're out. We'll whittle it down to a 2-man final. Alexander Chaulsky now, the Russian, set to go. 19 years old. He's a rookie. He takes on Yakov Shabutin, 20 years old, out of Russia. Both of these guys first time here at the X.
I'm looking for some pizzazz here out of Alexander. He's a lot like Tomaz last year. You remember the guy that came in leopard skin, and he's climbing like him.
Fellow countryman climbing almost handhold for handhold, but now Chaulsky taking the lead, and he's got it at the top. It seems like the last pitch on this wall, Hans, is where the win is coming.
You got it, Doug. Alexander's taller. The holds are farther apart. Right here, you can see him take it.
So Chaulsky will advance, the second rookie in our field to move on to the semis, negotiating the 60-foot high wall. It sticks out 13 feet from where the climbers start. Next, defending champion Vladimir Zakharov set a wall record a year ago. He takes on Vladimir Netsvitayev, who took gold in '98 but finished dead last a year ago. Quite a difference.
Approach the wall.
This is going to be a great race. I call this Vladimir the stoic on the left and Vladimir the flamboyant on the right. The technician, he's a machine. Look at Vladimir on the left, the stoic, hitting everything. Barely ever looks down at his feet. Vladimir on the right, his body's way out from the wall, not getting the drive off his legs.
Zakharov, I would say easily, but it took the last third to get the job done.
You called that right. Look at how close they are. If it wasn't for that slight miss hit there by Vladimir on the right, they would have the same tap out.
Zakharov gets an opportunity to move on, possibly to defend the title. He will advance to the semifinals, and the man that finished second to him a year ago right here, Chris Block, 4 silvers in 5 years at the X Games. He says he is the most focused he's ever been, and he'll have to get past the Asian X Games winner, Tony Francia, who's making his debut here at the Summer X Games himself. Fans in Philly pulling for the lone American.
I think this is going to be a good mental builder for Chris. Tony on the right is just not intimidating to him. His foot slips a little there, but Chris is hitting it really well here.
In practice, Chris had a lot of slips with the feet. He was able to negotiate it, got away with it this time from the quarters to the semis. So the dream is alive for Chris Block.
Chris doing great here. Dynamic between holds, and still his feet are hitting at the top.
You want to see the face of someone who has finished second or third 6 years in a row. Right there, Chris Block, determination, living to the next round. It's all he wants to do to get to the final. Block advances to the semis. Another race to come for him. The American is alive, but he'll have to get past a very fast Stankovoy and last year's gold medal winner Zakharov. Welcome back to the First Union Complex. First of 2 semifinal runs for men's speed climbing. The fastest guy on the wall today, Maxim Stankovoy. His time has not been beaten. First timer here at the X Games. He takes on Alexander Chaulsky. Chaulsky's best time on the wall so far, about 2 seconds slower than Stankovoy. He's got a lot of work to do.
Climbers approach the wall.
This is perfect. We have the 2 youths, the 2 inexperienced. Maxim's got the faster time. You can see he is just hitting this just like a veteran competitor. Chaulsky right here, look at that, lost his rhythm. He's over there.
It's not even a race at the top. Stankovoy blows right by, and a new wall record, 11.32 seconds. Here to see it, Zosha Pogrebonsky, a fellow climber, and his girlfriend. The crowd appreciates the effort. The question, does this kid have any faults whatsoever?
In this last race, Maxim had a foot slip, 20 feet off the ground, and here you can see he's already recovered and he's right on track. Foot hitting every hold. He is looking smooth here. You can see Chałulski in the back broke his rhythm, and he just can't recover.
The road to the final at least halfway set. We know that Maxim Stankovoy, with this tap out at the top and all that great enthusiasm, he'll take that into the final round of competition and race for gold here on our 60-foot high wall. The First Union Center. The question is, who is he going to take on? There is one man that certainly hopes to be there, and that is the lone American in this field, Chris Block. One semifinal run to go. Vladimir Zakharov, defending champion from a year ago, and it was a year ago at the 2000X, where Chris Block, the lone American, lost it to Zakharov.
A dead heat right to there. Chris lost it the last 3 hand movements.
That was San Francisco, this Philadelphia. Today, Zakharov and Block, a rematch of a year ago, but this is only to move on to the gold medal round.
Set!
Both off to an explosive start. Chris is beat there, hitting the wall. He's still driving, even though he's hitting flat surface. Both of them climbing really smoothly, right together. Just got to hold it to the end. Chris threw it on the last hand.
And Chris Block comes within either a leg push or a dyno move of the top and just can't get it done.
Look at that. You can see they're both handhold for handhold. Hitting every foothold. Chris, even when he's not hitting foothold, his feet are driving right off that flat wall.
Zakharov working all the way to the top, and Block just a millisecond behind. So Block is out. Zakharov will get an opportunity to defend his gold medal. But for the American, 6 times to the X Games, 6 times he's come up short.
I made it through one round, and now I can still get on the podium with the win in the next round. So that's all that really matters. I got to get the 6th X Games medal. Bronze is all right.
The finals are set. The 19-year-old speed machine, who just set a new wall record with this climb, will take on the age and experience of Vladimir Zakharov, the defending champion, who will look to make it 2 in a row at the Summer X Games. From 60 feet up, you can clearly see the Philadelphia skyline. Welcome to the men's speed climbing final round of competition. The crowd is amped and ready, but before we duel for gold, we've got a bronze medal to give away. And you heard Chris Block earlier, the lone American, say bronze is just fine by him. He will take on Alexander Chałulski. This is for 3rd place, the bronze medal in the shadows of the First Union Center here in Philadelphia.
Take your mark. Set.
Chris Block off to a deep squat, powerful start. Look at that. It's put him right into the lead.
So he gets the start he wants, a shoulder above Chałulski. If he can keep the same pace the rest of the way, as it looks like he will, a bronze medal for Chris Block. So he gets the medal, maybe not the right color that he certainly wanted, but the fans appreciate the effort. Block likes the fact that he's going home for the 6th time with some hardware.
Look at this. You can see his feet not hitting holds, but he's still just driving right off them.
Chris Block, the only American in the field, fights all the way to the bitter end. The look of determination and the excitement for the medal that goes along with the effort.
I'm proud of you, Chris. You did a really nice run there. What do you feel?
I feel great on the podium again, 6 years in a row. I mean, you always want to win, like I said before, but it feels great to be, always up on the podium, a contender. Not letting the fans down. Taking home for the USA. It's all that. It's good.
All right, 1 race to go. This is for gold. It's Maxim Stankovoy, the 19-year-old. No one faster on this wall today. He has been mistake-free. Vladimir Zakharov, bringing the skills he took to this wall a year ago. The 29-year-old Ukrainian looking to repeat for X Games gold.
Take your mark. Set.
Look at this. Both of them foot to hand, foot to hand, foot to hand. Perfect climbing here. And Maxim's got a small edge going in here to the end. Oh, Zakharov slips.
and one mistake from the defending champion. The difference for this young 19-year-old, first time ever at the X, and he walks away with a gold medal. And congratulations from last year's champion on the way down. Big wave to the crowd, and well deserved for the guy who ran mistake-free through every round.
Look at this. It was anyone's race. And right there, Zakharov's defining moment where he lost the gold to Maxim. Look at this kid. He is jumping out from the wall with excitement. 4 great runs. Youthful excitement. Look at that. Gold at the X Games. First time here.
And Hans Florine, you would know better than anyone, how tough is it to stay perfect climbing 4 separate times within a short time span?
It is hard. I tell you, each race builds on itself, and you get pumped. And if you let the excitement burn you out, you're not going to make the next one. You got to let it pump you up.
No burnout here. A kiss from his girlfriend. And Stankovoy said prior to the race, his dream was to come to the X to win and set a new wall record. And guess what? He's living the dream today. At 19 years old with bold confidence, he sets 2 new wall records. The recent in the final at 10.43. He's captured what for most climbers remains an elusive and coveted piece of hardware, the X Games gold medal. Silver goes to Vladimir Zakharov. Chris Block, a bronze. Great day at the climbing wall here in Philadelphia. Saw a lot of terrific competition. Last year's gold medalist racing to the top, but it was the 19-year-old with the speed, style, and candor that won it all in his first trip ever to the Summer X Games.